Good morning. My name is Sterling Connolly Chu. Welcome to Second Growth Homes. Today, we're standing up the A-frames for a 20 by 36 A-frame cabin here in Gustavus, Alaska. So here you can see the half lap joints that we use to join our A-frames. I really like those joints. I'll explain it to you why I like them so much here in a later video, but basically the rafter actually sits on top of the floor joist with full bearing for 2 inches, and then this lap, all that it does is just keeps them from moving apart. So once it's put together, the rafter is just sitting on that floor joist right there for 2 inches, and that's pretty much it. And the screws just keep it from spreading. And once it's all up, there's really not much happening. So look at this. Oh man, it's looking so good. Oh, we've been standing these up with a winch. It's really a small winch. I'll show you close up. It's just a worn little AC powered winch. It stands these up like just no issue at all. So this A-frame, the 20 by 36, you could stand these up with maybe 3 people and definitely 4 to 5 people just by hand with push sticks. What we did is I erected this pole. I call it, oops, sorry, where is it? Right there. I call that a gin pole. So I erected a gin pole and I basically hung a pulley on the top of it, and we used that and the small winch to raise the A-frames. It was really easy. So there's a number of ways you can set these up. The 16 by 20 A cabin by Second Growth Homes, you can put these up by yourself and 2 people can stand them up really easily. This cabin takes a little bit more effort, so I really want you to think about that. The smaller size A-frame is easy to build. They're easy. This is a little bit more challenging, okay? We're getting up there. We got to climb ladders. It's a little bit more challenging, but still very easy to build. So we're using a winch, a couple straps, and they're just stand up real easy. You could stand these up with any kind of heavy machinery, and I don't really need to show that because you could hire a crane operator and he could just pick these and just set them right where you want. You could use a telehandler. There's a ton of different machines that you could use to do this. And you can use, look at my gin pole. You can use things like this to do it yourself. You could erect an A-frame and use that to pick them up, and you could even use a tree. Like if one of these trees had been perfect, I could have climbed it, topped it, hung a block in it, and pulled them up with that. So there's lots of options. This is looking awesome. I am absolutely stoked on this A-frame. It's big. Looks like a cathedral. I love all of the wood. I just think all this natural wood just looks so good under here. Look at this. Just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, looks so good. Okay, well. like I said, I think the only thing I see could break is the shitty. So I end up right there. No, I think it would go into the middle of the foundation actually. Yeah, they're going to be going up like a well-oiled machine here soon. Sorry about that. That's it there, oh yeah. Why don't you throw your level on it? We'll see if we can. Yeah, yeah. Get it kind of close. Here I'm attaching the strap to the top of the A-frame. So there's a variety of ways you could do this with any kind of winch. If I had a couple more pulleys and a big chunk of rope, I could have very easily just used the vehicle and driven it away with a pulley at the ground and a pulley up high. If we had a tractor, we could have driven the tractor away with a long rope and a pulley that went up high. And you know, we could have used any kind of crane, forklift, and you could also do it with just more people. We also could have used a block and tackle. So if I'd hung a big double block and tackle up there, I think just the two of us would be able to pull it up. Okay, on there. Balancing. What's the carpentry job? Sure fits nice, doesn't it? Well, that sucker just needs a brace and it's ready.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to stand by right here, maybe knock this guy loose if this goes up or something.
Okay. Yeah, I think it will go. I can't tell. What size are those ones? Blow my mind. Oh. Jam up.
Shit, can you come down a hair? I'm in a bind.
All right, I couldn't hear it.
All right.
There we go.
Got a block under this one. Hold on. Oh! I put a block under this to put these together, man. I had to knock it out of there. It's going to drop about 2 inches.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Is that going to be all right?
I just took it up there. Okay. Last couple were trying to fuck with us.
Yeah, I think we're going to run. It's not going to go up as high. We're going to run out of strap here in a second. Might have to go to the next post.
scared we're gonna break that piece of shit 2x4 we won't let go.
Got that 2x4.
Yeah. One more. We gotta make one more. That's it.
I told you that wood pile would take 5 days.
Yep. Right on the money. It's funny how some of that stuff like works out.
Yeah.
Well, just go so slowly, dude. Tiny little bit, okay? Tiny bit more. Okay, 1 more inch. Half an inch. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy to be starting over back down on the ground tomorrow. Enough heights for one day. Today, we're standing up frames, A-frames, on a 20 by 36 foot A-frame cabin here in Gustavus, Alaska. Everything is just going great today. The frames are going right up. Everything is lining up perfectly. I just could not be more pleased. So I'll show you how we're standing these up. So one of the things that our company does, Second Growth Homes, is we build and sell A-frames. We build them using this kind of signature method where we basically timber frame these A's and then stand them up to create the cabin. So it's really cool. We can change the length, make them longer, shorter. Really a fun, strong building to build. So there are different ways to stand these up. If we had 4 guys and long 2x4s, we could probably just push them up. We're going to use a small winch today. So stay tuned. We're going to build this cabin all the way to 100% completion. So all the A-frames go up, the whole thing gets sheeted in tongue and groove, insulated, windows and doors. It's just gonna be awesome. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna go put another one of these A-frames together here today. Thanks for watching.